Yo, dog, 100% fact.
I don't believe
the deepest part of the ocean is Marianas Trench in Australia. Blue whales have washed up dead in Australia, eaten. So there's definitely something in the Marianas Trench that can kill the biggest thing on Earth.
It's a giant octopus, bro.
There's never logged as anything bigger than the blue whale, and something kills those.
Welcome back to the Beard Bros podcast. Before we start, if you like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, comment if you can. Only one that comments is Robin, and stay true. The rest of y'all.
Nah, hold on. Did you see today's comment? Okay, hold up.
Today's guest is Bryce, by the way. My bad.
Yeah.
Bryce Davis, y'all know him. He's the homie.
Me again.
Bryce, how you doing, brother?
Doing alright.
What you been doing, dog?
Just working and gardening and
This is why I like when Bryce comes
drinking
on.
whiskey.
He always brings gifts for us.
Oh, dude.
Well, mostly me for
Yeah,
an
fair
hour.
enough, dude.
For an hour.
Dude, there is one for you, but I know you don't drink it. But just know, there's an extra.
Well, I'll drink it.
No, you won't. You're fine. The only way he drinks it, like fucking Barack Obama was on her shit. He popped it in. And even then, it's like, did you really? He's like, I don't know.
Ron White came in here trying to peddle his fucking fancy tequila.
Oh, look, here's a comment that we had. It was a day ago, and I can't see it right now, but it's on that Mexican Tintan, whatever food truck we did. This fool put, "Damn, you guys always fuck up on the names. Write them down or take a picture, huh?" And then it has the emoji going like this, and it says, I don't know what this is, thin to brain. Like the brain emoji, so it says thin to brain emoji, and then can't write down notes or picture of the truck or name. So if you can, I'll try to read it without the emoji. Damn, you guys always fuck up on the names. Write them down or take a picture, huh? Thin to brain and can't write down.
What's the at name? What's the at name? I want to know the at name real quick. Sorry, this is off topic. But
Back Fusion Survival Torres.
Alright, if you want to be our writer and our fucking pronunciation man, come on, bro. You can come with us.
Today. I just seen it today.
Since you want to...
That's like one of the first negative things we've ever had.
Sounds like a pickle dick little bitch, man.
Sounds like somebody's an English teacher.
Somebody was... When we first started our food reviews, I know we're way off topic. We're gonna get into shit, but like we've only had, when we first started doing our food reviews, I think the first 3 or 4,
4 or 5,
they somebody disliked our video. Just one dislike.
It's probably that fucking pickle dick.
And then this fucker comes on, says all that shit yesterday.
I guess he's right, because sometimes we do
butcher it or we forget what we ordered. But if you want to know the truth, the truth is we don't ever pick the food. It's not like we sit there at the menu and say, "Hey, I want this." We typically we're doing like a commercial advertisement for these people, and so it's
whatever
free.
They fucking give you.
Exactly, it's like, well, what would you like? Because this is representation of your food truck, your restaurant. You know, this is going to be on a video, so we let them pick. So
and most of the time, we're not looking at the menu because we're not ordering anything off the menu most of the time. So
Doug, I think y'all are doing those styles of videos wrong, dude. You gotta fucking get in that market, put the mics, dude, right up next to your mouth. Do some ASMR videos real quick.
That's what I said.
ASMR.
What do you mean? You want us up in that bitch?
Dude, literally, if you Google, if you go to YouTube,
but you
type in like ASMR, them videos got like 9 bajillion fucking.
Okay, but that's the thing. If you do listen, we're chewing. You can hear us chewing. It's just we're not doing ASMR. Plus, it's more of a food review, not ASMR food review.
We could do an ASMR afterward, like while we're chewing, we could record it.
There are ideas that I've ran by. I thought about, when they do something and then they'll be solo, in a random spot. They'll be solo and they'll be talking. They'll be like, "Well, really, those fries were soggy."
Like in the office,
like a boss, like when you're on Survivor and you're the boss. What the fuck? That'd be
imagine you just sitting right there with that in your background. And you're like, "We tried so and so, and they really, I know I liked him, but my brother seemed to really like him too much. Like he was using the word love way too much. Like that was fucking funniest.
No, we gotta do it like that. Like if it's like one of the homies again, like
we would have to do it for the homie. I don't like to rep like negatively these restaurants. When it's homies, I don't.
If it's a nasty place, if it tastes nasty to me, I will.
But we've not really had anything. The only thing bad was he didn't like the flan at this Mexican restaurant, but it wasn't.
Flan's nasty as fuck.
Everybody has their opinion, because that's the thing. On the contrary, I liked it.
Okay.
So it wasn't like negative. It was just not his cup of tea.
Don't come get it. I was just like, I don't like it.
And
it
then
tastes like coffee.
You're like, nah, bro. If you come here, just don't get this fucking bullshit.
But are you a picky eater?
Not at all.
Not at all.
There's
See,
like select things I don't like.
Exactly. Like he's the one that would really have probably any issues with it.
Fair.
Like when we ate that curry, I found out those were bamboo noodles, or not bamboo.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I don't even.
Motherfucker
was still ain't past those, bro.
Hey, no, I'll tell you, that shit was like a crunchy like noodle, bro.
Yes.
It wasn't bad. Nah, you say that, but it was actually really good. It was like fat noodle, like a fat square noodle. But
yeah.
It was like kind of chunky, like.
It had a crunch to it.
It was kind of cool.
What's one of the weirdest things you've ever ate?
Oh fuck.
I think that's what I needed. The slight tail.
Me
too. I'll pull forward.
Tucano's in Albuquerque is a Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh yeah, that place is fire,
we
bro.
ate chicken hearts. Those are good as fuck.
What the fuck?
They're so
chicken
good.
Hearts?
I think the craziest
it's like
thing
chicken taffy, bro.
Is that Mexican tinta place that we had like octopus on the side.
Ooh, I've had octopus.
Octopus fire.
We had
that curry.
I had jerky made from wild boar.
Damn, that sounds good. I've had buffalo jerky.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Good.
We should find something that has exotic jerky and try theirs.
Dude, fucking
Perk and jerk.
Go to Ruidoso. There's a big flea market called Lots of Stuff. Right when you walk in the door, one of the first booths, they got like weird ass jerky. That's where we found ostrich and wild boar and shit.
So Ricky was showing me this dude on YouTube that he like lives in Japan, or maybe he visits it in Japan, whatever. But he goes to like all these 7-Elevens in like Japan, and these fuckers are fire, bro. Like they got some shit that you just wouldn't think
crazy
about.
Seafood and shit.
Bro, it's like this crazy shit, and I'm like thinking, damn, why don't we?
And everybody fucking 1,200 miles from the ocean. Them motherfuckers just look.
Is that how far it is from like land, like from like China?
Like no, like Japan's an island, so like the coast is always like right there. But like for us, if we're gonna get seafood, we gotta drive to fucking Corpus.
Yeah, and even that's kind of sketch.
Yeah,
I'd rather go either super west.
But they
or
probably
super
think
east.
that shit about us. Like when Japan's like, "Dad, did you see those new hot Cheetos that came out of fucking America?"
Oh no, dude, that's just way
no,
weirder,
they had
bro.
strawberry fucking Lay's chips.
Oh, that probably hits, dude.
He said that, like, yeah, this fool, because I seen it in that video.
Like you think it's like a salty with the?
No, he said just think of exactly what it sounds like. Strawberry
You
Lay's.
never had like cupcake goldfish, bro?
No.
That shit's good as fuck.
That sounds weird.
It's like
I got an idea off the camera. We're gonna
Okay.
talk about it.
But
I'll write it down real quick so I don't forget.
I don't know. I love food, man. There's so many things I still haven't tried. I really want to try Korean barbecue again.
Oh yeah,
I tried it.
Bulgogi's awesome.
Where's that at?
No, that's one of the dishes.
Oh,
my
really?
My friend's dad is from Korea,
Oh,
so he'd always make bulgogi.
Is this guy still your friend?
No.
It's fair enough, man. It's cool. You outgrow people.
4 years, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. No, it's just because
bulgogi's it's the Korean barbecue beef.
it's like when
Australian
you pick the beef or meat you want, and then they cook it like literally in front of you. Like you're at a kinda, but this is like more
like a
meaty.
little grill and shit right.
Oh yeah, it's like a little like toaster oven grill, like
Kinda,
Like a small pan.
Yeah, and so we went to one of those in Houston, and it was doo-doo.
God damn!
I don't even know what the fucking name was. It was just so shitty, and I was like, man, this sucks. Like, this is a very bad experience.
you felt that? You never
No,
said
I
that shit about
fucking
that.
felt
It
it.
matters.
Never felt like that.
My girl at the time was like, "Dad, you're super pissed." I was like, "Well, no fucking shit. I was looking forward to this shit, and it disappointed."
So what'd you end up eating, like Derek?
No, I ate that, and she was so pissed. She was pissed, so we went to go get gelatos or something, and right down from there was like this high class restaurant. I just called in an order, and we ordered a couple like I don't know, like steak, and I think she got like a badass burger.
I don't do high end shit no more. I went to Albuquerque and there was this place and they had like Maserati, like all kinds of fucking fancy car drinks.
Oh,
so I was like, I'm the only one not playing football, so I'm gonna order a drink. And I fucking ordered one. It was like, I don't know what the fuck. It came in a martini glass, dog, and I drank it. Shit was ass, but it was like $50.
What, for one glass?
Yes, it was fucking stupid, bro.
That's what we should talk about. Is just bad experiences.
They put some fucking.
Because you do bad movies.
Yeah, fair.
I had a lot of bad experiences.
We've been forever. I haven't gotten to talk shit in a little while.
What's the last movie you watched?
Oh.
Well, bad wise, I guess, not last movie.
Damn. Okay, so this is. So I tried to watch Philadelphia the other day. You know, Philadelphia, Tom Hanks having AIDS and shit. Yeah. I'd never seen it before.
What the fuck? You never seen that shit?
No, I have not.
Bro, I don't know why anybody would watch that movie, dude. I started it and I was like, oh, this is probably gonna build up and be pretty good. And like 5 minutes in, he's puking having AIDS, and I was like,
that's weird because we know how you get AIDS.
That's the point of the movie.
That's
the point of the movie.
I like to watch this shit
tonight.
That's
like one of the 50 movies I've ever watched, and it was not very good.
You know what's crazy is I never really watched movies before. Like even after they would come out and on DVD and shit. I just never watched movies until like I bought my house and I did the whole Cody thing, and now you do like the Fire Stick thing. And I've gotten a little bit more into movies.
Was it like readily available to you?
Yes, yeah. No, I hated going out of my way.
See, I don't even like movies. I don't have an attention span. I just can't do it.
What's a good movie that maybe a lot of people don't know that you would recommend?
Tornado?
Brawl in Cell Block 99, dude. That is the best movie.
The Brawl
in Cell Block 99.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
look. Is it a movie?
Yeah, it came out like 2 years ago. This shit is brutal, dude.
Damn.
Shada's is probably one of my favorites that a lot of people know.
Oh yeah, it's like
Jamaican.
I was gonna say it's like Haitian Jamaican. I remember that.
Jamaican dudes.
Have I ever had a bad movie experience? I remember one time when we were in high school. He should be here. One of these days he'll be on the podcast. But his name's Jake. He lives in Albuquerque.
That was the fucking dude from the football again. Is the same guy?
AJ? No.
Like that motherfucker.
Nah, this fool Jake was with this girl. I won't say her name. They were together in high school, whatever.
Sure.
And so we used to blaze the fuck at it all the time, every day, all day. We'd blaze it. So this day, there was like a special like high school, let's go watch a movie at the cinema at the mall or whatever, okay? So, like, everybody was supposed to go that night.
Everybody goes and watches Tron or something.
It was fucking Spider-Man. I fucking can't stand Spider-Man. But anyway, that's another topic. Yeah. But then, so, we're blazed out of our fucking mind. We're so blazed. And so we go in there or whatever, and there's like a shit ton of fucking people. There's like 100 fucking kids just standing right there where they make you wait to give the tickets. So we're standing there, we're blazed or whatever, and his girl comes up and she's like, y'all are all fucking high, huh? Because it was me, Jake, and our buddy Adam. And she was like, y'all are fucking blazed, huh? And we're just laughing, ha ha. And she's like, Jake, look at your fucking eyes. And Jake's like, how the fuck am I supposed to look at my eyes, Marissa? And like, oh fuck, I said her name. Fuck it, don't even matter.
Fuck it, you don't watch this shit.
Yeah, she might. And then he was like, how the fuck am I supposed to look at my eyes? And then she even got more pissed because he was making a good point. Like,
that was a good ass point, yeah.
It's just fucking funny.
You're in high school, like anybody gives a fuck what your eyes look like.
Yeah, for real, in high school.
I think I only had one bad experience, bro. It wasn't even like bad. My homies were playing PS4. He's like, hey, you want the movies? I was like, alright, what are we watching? It's like Lights Out. I was like, oh, what is it? I ain't never heard of this shit. And these motherfuckers know I don't like scary movies, so he's like, it's a boxing movie. And I was like, that sounds good.
I got you, bro.
So I go in, the fucking first scene, the lights just turn on, I'm like, bitch! And I just see this big ass black thing standing. I was like, motherfuckers, y'all got my ass! I'm over here standing on top of my chair, yelling, screaming, crying. I'm like, dude, motherfuckers got me.
If you don't like horror movies, that'll scare the shit out of you.
I fucking scared the shit out of me with the little old ladies all talking. It's like, in the fucking room. That shit's. Oh my god.
Nah, I can't be scared.
That shit was scary.
I really want to go visit a haunted place. Like, do the whole.
I don't believe that shit.
I just want, like, I don't believe in it, so I want to do it.
I feel
Like,
like
maybe I'll be convinced otherwise.
I feel like that's gonna be a bad experience.
Why though?
You're testing something.
But hold on. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna go and provoke. It just necessarily means like I'm gonna go in there and I'm just gonna be casual. Like,
but you don't,
hi, is there anyone here? You know that would like to speak to us.
But you,
then boom, the devil steps out of the
but
closet.
you don't go to the jungle not trying to provoke a lion, or a tiger. But the tiger pops out, he's not gonna fucking care.
Yeah, but
see, the tiger is a bitch ass ghost.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what can a ghost do?
He lost.
Like, what's your...
What if he manipulates our mind to fucking make us kill ourselves? And then there's not that...
See, but I don't feel like that's what ghosts do.
Damn, bro, you sound like you've been watching too many movies.
What good goes at all?
I'm just saying, like, I don't think that they possess that type of power.
What if Llorona comes out and
that's
fucking...
not real, bro. That was for people to get home at a decent time.
It's not,
yes,
bro.
Grandma and them were like, hey,
so
you better get home.
So that's fake, but ghosts are real.
No, I don't believe in ghosts either.
You really don't believe it.
Y'all are crazy. Y'all crazy.
It's like, do you believe in dinosaurs?
Yes. No.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that.
Yeah. Oh, casually, like, there's just all kinds of proof. Yeah.
I've like seen a fossil.
But see, did you see a fossil, or you seen what is presumed to be a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
I mean, I saw a big ass skull. I don't know what it's made out of. But
yeah, but that's probably not a real skull fossil.
Probably not.
It's a replica of a so-called Tyrannosaurus Rex.
My thing is, I don't understand how certain animals live, but these big ass flying animals didn't live. Like,
well, that's the theory. That's the theory. Is that the theory is that this meteor.
How the fucking weenie dog survive whatever a T-Rex?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Weird shit.
I never thought about that.
Like an ostrich that can't fly, but supposedly lived through the shit. So, come on now. They just came out of nowhere.
And see, I don't know, like, I just don't believe in the dinosaur thing, man.
I believe, like, more fish, like, creatures than...
But see, you don't even see that. Like, you see big-ass, like, humpback whales and shit like that that are humongous.
Yeah, they're real.
They're pretty casually seen so often, but you don't see, like, these fucking crazy-ass shark-eating fucking reptiles.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I would believe if there was, like, big-ass fucking sharks in the water or something like that. But
yeah, what is
like
it
a
called?
Megalodon or some shit.
Oh, there you go, Megalodon.
Like some shit like that, I believe, but because the ocean's huge.
But that's hard because it's like I'm pretty sure if I like seen a ghost or an alien, then I believe there's those things.
Yo, that 100% fact.
I don't believe
the deepest part of the ocean is Mariana's Trench in Australia. Blue whales have washed up dead in Australia, eaten. So there's definitely something in the Marianas Trench that can kill the biggest thing on Earth.
It's a giant octopus, bro.
There's never logged as anything bigger than the blue whale, and something kills those.
Yeah,
that's my worst fear. Without a doubt, a whale.
A whale?
Horrified of whales.
A whale?
Just
like an orchid or like a...
I don't give a fuck, dude. Any of the
orchids are
bigger than a bus.
That's true.
That's scary as shit.
See,
I'd rather get hit by a bus.
That's true. I don't give a fuck about a T-Rex. Whale is real and scary.
But whales, I don't think are gonna eat you. Maybe a
They
killer whale.
wouldn't even know if they did. They just go and then I'm in
I know. I feel like they're kind of dumb.
What do you like?
They just open their mouth, swallow.
You know when they say things like a cow is like a majestic animal that's supposedly like smart? I don't believe that shit.
Cows?
Yeah, people say that they're very smart.
Okay, have you seen the niggas that run farms?
Yeah.
They ain't very smart.
Yeah, but that's different. But like, if somebody traps you, then it's not that you're not smart. It's just you got trapped.
How's a cow smart?
I don't know.
You could like put a fence like this tall in front of a cow, and it won't go over it.
Yeah,
but it could just go and walk over it.
That's true.
If you could tip a cow while it's asleep, bro, it's not smart. You can't run up. You can't run up on a tiger. You can't run up on a lion when they're asleep, bro.
That's true.
Tigers will get your ass.
See,
they don't even fucking sleep sitting.
That's a weird shit.
Sleep standing.
That's a weird shit.
I don't think. How many days in a row do you think you could sleep standing till you had no choice?
You just bust ass as soon as.
I don't think I
can.
You
think you fell asleep
while you're standing?
I've only seen one guy in my whole life sleep while standing up, and that was Little B. And that's the only time I've ever seen somebody sleep and stand.
But was he dead ass asleep?
Dog, he was asleep. We slapped him. We smacked the fuck out of him and ate a sandwich that he made for himself.
How inebriated was this individual?
This nigga's pants were on his ass, or on his ankles. You can see his ass cheeks. We were just like, oh, give me your sandwich.
So he was pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it had to be.
This fool's a god, though. He used to sleep like this. Beer in his hand, everything. Never spilt it. It makes him so.
That's pretty sick.
I don't.
Fool was a god, bro. I give him that. He was a god.
I don't know. When it comes to the ocean, like, it's interesting, but I won't say I have a phobia because I'll do it. But the thought of, like, getting so far out where land turns into more water.
Like a fucking cruise ship. Hell no.
You wouldn't go on a cruise?
The closest thing I'll do is like a jet ski.
Yeah, just a little ways out.
Yeah, just
no, because see, I want to go deep sea fishing, and you gotta go fucking out there.
Nah.
That's like one of my like bucket list things.
I'll be at the bottom getting fucked up, throwing up seasick. I don't feel like I want to do
I was wanting to go in one of those fucking things where you're like in the dome, in the water. Where you can like see, like the aquarium in the water, like in the Hotel Dubai and shit.
Oh shit. So you wouldn't do like a shark cage thing?
No way.
See, I would do that. I would even do it where you scuba dive and you're free diving with sharks.
No.
Yeah,
no
I would definitely do that.
Fuck all of that.
Yeah,
I would probably try it, and if I died, I mean, fucking.
You would die by a shark. That would be lit. Like, think of the story.
Bro, I'm dead. It doesn't matter to me. I'm dead.
Oh.
Yeah, but if you died by a shark compared to just like old age, who's gonna be more remembered? The person of old age, or be like, I got be eaten by a shark?
I'd rather die. Yeah, fuck it, shark.
Or a whale. I don't know. Whales scare me more than sharks.
Yeah.
Because whales are huge and they don't give a fuck. Like, people have told me where they've been on boats and the whale have like barely missed their boat. And if they would have hit it would probably topsided over or whatever.
So I'm scared of all shit that's too big. Like, you ever seen a Goliath beetle?
No.
It's a beetle in Madagascar that's this big.
Have you seen that?
You could like hit it with a bat and it wouldn't kill it. It'd be rocking and rolling, ready to get you, dude.
What the fuck?
Horrifying. Goliath beetle.
They were like hornet or murder hornets. Fuck that. Have you seen the Mexico tarantula?
Hawk wasp?
Hawk wasp.
I killed a fucking tarantula hawk wasp in my house.
Nigga,
this
that
year.
motherfucker was like that fucking big.
Tarantula hawk wasp was like that big.
Fucking was huge.
Well, I think what's his name? That fool Coyote Peterson.
Yeah, he got stung by both.
Yeah, he got stung by both of those things.
Which one hurt worse? You think?
He said the murder hornet is the worst pain he's ever felt.
Yeah.
Is it deadly?
Yeah, it is deadly.
He always has the guy with the anti-venom.
Yeah. He said that was one of, I think, top 2. Because he put a video out. Because he said that it may have gotten here, like, on a cargo ship or something.
Yeah.
But that the thing is they have to nest. So in order to nest, you have to build a hive. So they're trying to locate these hives in order to, like, have more control over them. But they're not going to spread from, like, Washington to New York. It's just not going to happen.
There's no tarantula hawk wasps anywhere else than New Mexico. Like, that shit like that doesn't spread.
Yeah, that's just
crazy.
It's just. Have you thought about that lately? Like, we're 5 months in the year, and how much fucking shit has happened in 5 fucking months?
January?
Probably more than anything that ever happened at any other time.
Yeah.
Like, Australia was burning to fucking a crisp.
Oh, that's true.
Probably still is. I don't
Kobe dies. COVID-19. I'm not really scared of this whole wasp thing, but we're still fucking on lockdown.
I'd shit my pants if I saw a murder hornet for sure, though.
I would not.
I was fucking shitting when I seen your little hornets out there. And I was
Dog, I had some wasps out there. I was murking them.
Oh
yeah, they were fucking wasps. So imagine a fucking hornet that's like.
Oh yeah, it's different. I was sitting on my couch, and I hear fucking. And I look at the window, and there's literally just a tarantula hawk wasp climbing in the window, and then it just flies across my living room, and my cat runs to get it. I was like, "Oh, fuck you! No, you'll die!" And then I was like so scared, but like my pets were right there and shit, so I was mad, and so it flew behind my curtain, and I was just like, and killed it.
You just
punched it a bunch of times, yeah. Because it was behind the what do you call it, hanging drapes.
Yeah, okay.
So I was like, I had like a cover. I just punched it a couple times, and then stomped on it with a boot. Done.
Yeah, them fuckers are beasts.
Fucking crazy looking, dog.
They're horrible.
See, I wonder what my tolerance pain would be. Because when I was young, I was probably...
I got bit by an ant. That shit hurts.
I got bit by an ant the other day. It hurt, but not like... It hurt like a little pinch.
You should have did the fucking what do you call it, vinegar on it.
It's not gonna do nothing.
It could have.
No, but when I was like, I think I was like probably 6 years old, bro. You were still a baby. Dad went outside and he opened the garage or the shed, and when he opened the shed, a bee flew out. And it fucking stung. I got like a little knot right here on my lip.
You still have a stinger in you?
Yeah, I don't know if it was a stinger, but it bit me on the lip. So they had to rush me to the hospital because I couldn't breathe. And so I had to go and do whatever. But I'm not allergic to bees. It just happened to where it stung me, fucked me up. Yeah. And I was also a kid. I was a little kid at the time. And now I still have that little, it's like right on my fucking lip.
I don't think I ever got bit by anything.
I got stung by scorpions and shit, but that doesn't do it.
Wait, like multiple?
Like multiple times in my life.
Oh, I got
stung by
a scorpion. Fuck.
I got stung by a scorpion.
It ain't bad. Yeah, it hurts for a minute, but you're alright.
It was just fucking.
It doesn't like linger. Like the pain doesn't linger. It's
because they won't a scorpion sting like to like pump the venom into you. It's like as hard in their body as like a bee, so they always use the things. They always pinch you, and so it just hurts for a second.
Oh, okay. Nah, I don't know. When it comes to shit that, like the other day, a wasp landed on my neck. I didn't know it was a wasp, but I felt something on my neck, so I went to grab it like that, and I threw it down, and it was a fucking wasp. I was like, what the fuck are you doing on my neck?
Hornet.
Man.
Murder hornet.
We used to like purposefully like fuck with bees and wasps and shit. We used to do all kinds of fucked up shit when we were in high school. I mean, that's not even high school. That's like middle school, man. My homie. All right. I guess I probably shouldn't tell this story, but we're gonna tell this story.
Fuck yeah. I
like the homie we used to have like a Bible study every Wednesday in the homie's crib, and his dad was like one of the teacher dudes at our church, and so he would like teach the Bible lesson or whatever. So all the homies would go hang out, and then we'd eat and have Bible lesson, whatever. And then at once a month he would have like a barbecue, and we'd just like hang out. He wouldn't really do like a sermon or whatever. We'd be hanging out. And so, as you would assume, he wouldn't really watch us as much on those days. So, like, there was just a bunch of dudes. And so we developed, like, some games that were pretty fucking weird. Like, the legendary game, Midnight Rush. Midnight Rush is hide-and-go-seek backwards. So everybody's looking for one guy. When they find him, jump him.
So you fuck him up?
Oh, yeah. It was... There's some dark days doing that shit, man.
Damn. Midnight Rush.
Midnight Rush.
That sounds legit. Let's do that now.
We'd all...
that sounds lit.
We'd have like a Royal Rumble on the trampoline, but we'd be boxing, and everybody would just have one glove. You just put a glove on just your bad hand, and then put your other hand in your pocket.
And y'all would fight
each other. Yeah, dude.
Bro, there was a fucking moment when all we did was just box.
Yeah.
We would always just get gloves and box all the time. Like every fucking day after school, we would box each other.
I don't know if it's because you're kids, so you're like...
You're just fucking dumb.
Hurting each other?
No, we were fucking each other up at times. Like, me and this other guy, we were the only two that would box without gloves. We would just fucking throw hands.
The only time I ever boxed, this dude called me out. He didn't want to fight with like just fists, so I was like, whatever, we'll go. And that fool kept grabbing my head and putting me down and uppercutting me every time. And I was like,
pickle dick.
I was like,
bitch
this
wants to
and
fight you with
I went like
gloves.
this, and he would hit me. And then like I was like, fuck. I was like, this nigga's like fucking grabbing my head. I was like, if we're gonna fight like that, let's just fight. Like fuck it. You wanted to box, let's box. And then
did y'all have beef or y'all?
He was just mad for some reason. So
there was a lot of them niggas.
So then I was like, whatever. So then I had braces. So every time he would do that, it would like he was hitting my mouth and it would cut my mouth up. My mom calls. She's like, we're going to go eat. I was like, hell yeah. I'm out. Laters.
Dude, so
I left, bro, and we went to go eat popos, bro. And my mouth was bleeding inside. It's like I had to eat hot ass chili just to pretend like if it wasn't hurting. I was just eating that shit. I was like, oh, fuck, this whole shit was just bleeding. I was low-key pissed, but it was just good food. So.
I remember it.
It was cool with me. That shit was funny.
Back when we were in our band in high school, Rivalry, I lived half here and half in Albuquerque, so I just go to concerts in Albuquerque and knew a bunch of people up there. And this dude, every year threw this thing called Belen Fest. Over in Belen, New Mexico, there was a farm, and he'd have like all the local bands anybody knew like come and play at the different stages he'd build on his farm, like fucking podunk ass Woodstock, basically, on his farm. And so we're playing one year, we played a fucking horse stable. It was really sick. Everybody was just out there in the mud. It was dope. But towards the end of the night, one of my homies' bands was playing. And, we're all mosh pitting or whatever. And this dude was like, I guess I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see him. He was behind me. And I just like swung my elbow and I hit him right in the ear. And he had he was one of those, the punk motherfuckers who has like a bunch of piercings. And it like ripped out like 5 of them just because of like the angle. And like literally he just yelled and then the song ends. And I just like turn and look. And this dude's like, whole side of his head is just covered in blood, dude. That shit was horrible.
Fuck,
that sounds fucking shitty for that fool.
Yeah, it shouldn't have fucking been running around in there with all these fucking weapons attached to your head.
That's true. I never had a piercing.
Have you ever been in a mosh pit?
Yeah, fucking.
Isn't that what you were in?
Yeah, that's what.
Have you?
No, I don't think so. I mean, EDC was as close as I guess you get, but you're not fucking each other up.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen some EDC shit like on Steve-O and Gino's fucking stories, bro. Them niggas be getting it.
Oh yeah, like
and one time there was a big ass black dude that was in there with them, bro, and this motherfucker was fucking everybody up. He was just boom, fucking leveling him like he was fucking a running back in the NFL. Boom, and I was like, damn, this motherfucker's getting people like beating their ass, bro.
I'll have to show y'all after this. So to explain it like the least snooty way possible. So like just as different as like going to like see Avenged Sevenfold would be to going to EDC. Going to like see like lower hardcore bands at like smaller venues is like real different. Like people get into fights. It's pretty crazy. It's a really hard thing to explain unless you've seen it. Okay. So I'll show y'all a video. There's one legendary video where there's like a fight. It's pretty sick. But so like at Warped is kind of more like EDC. Like there's just so many people. There's not really like a lot of like room for that shit. So like people kind of get pushed around. But it was so cool. I remember I was super young. I don't remember whatever year that would have been the first time I went. But I remember, there'd be people crowd surfing and shit, right? And so I was like right by the mosh pit, just like keeping the people in there. Dudes always standing like a circle around it, so like people don't get hurt. You just like, and there's a guy to go back in the pit. And this chick was crowd surfing, right? And there's this fucking dude in front of me. And the girl goes over him, and I guess he was fucking trying to be funny or something. And he reached up, and she was like wearing like a swimsuit, basically. And he just like snapped it off, like snapped her bra. And the biggest fucking Native American dude of all time was standing next to me. And he just like grabbed that dude's shoulder and turned, and that dude punched that guy harder than anybody has ever been punched in their life. And I just remember like this whole circle of people standing around me. We just all looked at the guy on the ground. We're like,
so the guy that snapped the bra off got fucked up?
Got annihilated by just the good Samaritan standing next to me.
Imagine there's some shit like that.
Oh, it was bad.
You just see fucking Great Khali just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Pink.
I never
5'5" guy.
Nope, nobody helped that guy up. We're like, fuck this guy, man. The girl was just trying to have a good time. What the fuck's this guy doing?
Or her titties up.
No, she was like, she's like flying over the crowd and shit. And she's so like, ah.
That's
guy
hilarious.
Got obliterated.
But I mean, what do you expect? Guy, like not everybody's gonna be like. If that guy wasn't there, then she would have been nude.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I couldn't even tell you what happened after that. She was crowd surfing. She kept going.
I wonder how that is. Like when like rappers crowd surf, do you think they're like getting their shit just touched all the whole time?
Oh well, yeah. Think of how much they want to be touched just on stage.
That's a good point. You never see like a female singer crowd surf because there's probably all kinds of motherfuckers.
Imagine Beyonce, bro. It's over.
But that's why you don't do that.
Creepy.
I see a lot of people that are like new guys doing that kind of shit. You don't see like Travis Scott jumping in the fucking crowd.
You used to.
X did that shit when I saw X like right before he died.
See, but he was barely
I would crowd surf if I was a rapper.
So let's just say, let's just say, for instance, we get popping enough where we have our own like tour. We have a small New Mexico tour. We hit Albuquerque, we hit Cruces, maybe Santa Fe, do our local show here. Four stop tour of New Mexico. You jumping in the crowd?
If they have me biting a fish head off.
Hold on, not that whole other shit. Yes or no?
If I bite the head off, I'm jumping. Boom! I hope somebody catches me.
I was gonna say, what if no one catches you?
Then I'm gonna do it every show, and I hope one eventually catches me. Cause fuck it.
I think if
I've seen X do it, but like all the
I'm coming elbow deep too.
Punk and hardcore shows I've been to, I've never once seen somebody pull that shit. I'm like, I don't think I'd catch you if you jumped at me. Why are you jumping at me?
Yeah, for real.
I'm picking the smallest person out.
That's what I'm
I thought,
thinking.
fuck
That's
you.
what exactly. Why are you jumping in the crowd?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't trying to jump in no fucking crowd.
It never even made sense to me at Warped, dude. Like, there'd be like 5,000 people in this crowd, and like people would just like crowd surf. Like, you basically just like somebody jumps over you, and then they just get pushed all the way to the front, and then just do it again. And I was always like, man, like, you can enjoy music any way you want, but what the fuck is this guy doing? Like,
Yeah, like, I don't understand that
crowd surf.
shit.
especially like you were saying, like a chick, dude. Like, you know, there's a bajillion
crowd
creepy
surf.
motherfuckers in the crowd going.
Yeah, they're weirdos. They're just fucking weirdos. And that's.
I'd crowd
So if you got fucking your dick yanked, then you can't be mad.
I'm not saying I'll be mad. I'm still gonna crowd surf. Hopefully, it's a girl that's yanking my shit.
Hey,
No, but that's what I mean. There's
My penis is
weirdos.
sensitive,
if,
so-
if I was flying over and somebody flopped my dick out, I would hope that there would also be a giant Indian man to obliterate that guy too.
Yeah, or a fucking
Yeah, or a giant
Oh,
girl.
Oh, that'd be dope. Dude, imagine if you saw like you said like Travis Scott, right? Travis Scott walks into the fucking club, right? But instead of having like bodyguards that look like Biggie, he's just got like the biggest women.
Yeah, like
That'd be
That's what we
so
should do.
extra gangster.
yeah.
We should do that. We
I know-
should be the
I
first
know
one.
a couple big bitches that I can.
Yeah, that's true. I can find a couple too
Oh, I
and just
gotta
be like,
go.
hey, you're gonna be my security guard. And girls, I think, are more ruthless than guys. Like, girls aren't gonna fucking put up with shit, where guys will be like, hey, bro, you need to fucking step
Sure.
back.
See, what was happening with Glocks? And they'll just walk around.
God damn.
What's happening with Glocks? So they can try them. They're like,
He's all ready to blast with
boom, pistol whip, bitch.
I'll just give him a nightstick.
Really?
Dang, local rapper Ben 10 goes to fucking prison for bringing Glocks into the nightclub.
You're like, this is
Yeah, that's gonna be the storyline.
I'm like, wait, hold up. I didn't tell him to bring it. I was like, just hold him. Who the fuck are these bitches? I never seen them before in my life. I'm gonna pull 6 times. Like, I don't know what
You're
the
like-
fuck happened. That motherfuckers took him in the
They're like,
club.
motherfucker, every one of these girls has a shirt that says Ben 10
It
Security.
says a big ass little fucking necklace and shit. Like a
It
little.
has your
That's a-
face on the necklace.
Well, it would say so.
Kids with the
They
Glocks.
would have shirts that say security.
Oh, they're all holding my Glocks.
Yeah. It's like the album. It's like the album covers on the back, but like the album's called like "These Are My Guns."
These are my guns.
Serial number 77177. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
That's fucking hilarious. Nah, I don't know, man. I don't think I'd do the crowd surfing.
I would for you.
I just don't think it's.
It's weird, man.
I don't know what the satisfaction would be out of
I
it.
don't get it.
Cause how do you get back?
You fucking walk.
They gotta
walk your happy
You
ass
gotta
all the
walk
way
back, or they
there.
gonna crowd surf you back to the
They
stage?
better crowd surf. I'm gonna start swinging on all of them.
It's just gonna be funny
No,
though.
you'd be at Warped, bro. You'd go all the way to the front. The security guards would be in the front. They'd like catch you. You'd fucking walk around. Walk all the way back.
Well, it'll be my tour, so.
Yeah, but it's gonna be so funny the first time you do it and no one catches you, you bust your ass, you're done for the show.
And I'm still gonna do it the next show because it's a tradition after
Literally
that.
like School Rock with Jack Black. He jumps into the crowd and he just hits the one guy.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find the weakest little nigga and I'm like, fuck is he at? I'm gonna just elbow to the face. I'm like,
You brought up 6ix9ine, that fool. What do you think's his whole deal?
that's pretty sick.
You think it's cool now that he's out and he's...
He makes good music.
Dude, I think that he's rich enough that it doesn't fucking matter what I think, man.
He just got it made,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
and whether you're... It just goes to prove how much times have changed. Yeah. If this would have happened back in the 90s when you had, like, in the 80s...
No social media?
Like, well, not social media, but more like your Snoop... What if it was like Snoop Dogg back in the 90s and the 80s?
Suge Knight would have hit him with his car.
Exactly. That fool would have been dead. That
Yeah.
fool would have been dead for snitching. No matter the reasoning, he would have been dead.
Yeah.
But now times have changed. It's like everyone's so fucking soft. They ain't gonna do shit to 6ix9ine.
They're not gonna do shit to him.
Oh, he's too rich.
Oh, yeah.
It's like impossible to get somebody like that. He probably got like 50 motherfuckers. And ladies, who knows? We don't know what his bodyguard staff looks like.
So if he dies here in, let's say, 6 months, is it a coincidence?
Yeah. It's that, yeah. They're like,
Like
It-
like a
like-
chick poisons his
He
drink?
just like gets COVID tomorrow.
He gets hit by a car.
They took him out of jail not to get COVID, just to get COVID. That would suck. Like,
I'm just...
Perfect way you could have assassinated him, bro. You just have you see that new music video he made?
Yeah.
There's like 10 ladies in there. Just send a lady in there with COVID.
they're like, oh, this bitch
Murk him.
COVID.
But then what if everybody dies? Fuck it,
One rat down.
I'm just saying, from back in the day, I know people are like, oh, that's not really that far ago. Well, yeah, it's like over 30 years ago.
Like 30 years
so 30 plus years ago, people were super gangster, like Ice Cube, Eazy-E, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, like all them fools. Like everybody had the respect when it came to the streets.
And now you have Drake.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Degrassi.
Yeah, well, you can't knock him for starting somewhere.
No, but like he's like started from the bottom, but was like
Now he's here.
chilling in his mom's Bentley, getting driven.
Okay, well,
fucking Degrassi.
Besides that, you got this other gangster from today's era, and he snitches, and it's just like goes. It's like a made fun of.
I think it was.
Oh, definitely. He has a giant 69 tattooed on his face. He is aware of the joke that he is.
And right here.
He does?
Yeah, he has a big ass
Dude,
one.
I
Right
bet that
here.
hurt like fucking hell.
Jeez.
That's the only thing I don't like. It's like, why would you do that?
Do what?
Get 69 tatted on you?
He has 69?
Yeah.
That's how many 60.
I'm pretty sure, bro, he has 69. He has a whole fucking arm full of them.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, so I don't like him at all. I like him a tiny bit now.
I was gonna say that's kind of.
What was that big ass one? This one? And then the
I've
right
never
here.
heard somebody be so dedicated to a fucking
Yes!
meme. That's
Like I
awesome.
love 7, so I would only have to get 7 sevens.
Yeah.
But he's got 69.
I think that's how he
That's
69
dedication.
don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure he fucking...
Ben's over here like, I'm about to get 420.
Nah, he's on 10 tens.
already got one!
He's got 10 tens.
Next.
Motherfucker. Nah, I don't know, man. Fucking 6'9". I think like he's utilizing his
Publicity.
yes very well right now.
Yeah, he was talking, like his whole new song's like talking shit or whatever. Hell yeah. Why wouldn't you? Just make more money. Everybody's gonna Google you. Might as well put out a song the second you can.
That shit was banging too, smacking. I fucked with it.
Dude, I ain't never liked fucking motherfuckers that sound like that. Where he's just yelling. I don't understand a word that guy said. I listen to music that's all screaming,
Yeah.
and I don't understand a word that fucking guy says.
I fucking like that shit. I liked it before he got in jail, so I'm gonna like it now. I'm gonna go fuck. He ain't in my circle. I don't care what he does.
Fair enough.
I mean that's true. I guess you're right. It's just I don't know. Personal opinion.
Yeah,
A person is
who wants to go to jail?
Who gives a shit? You know?
I mean I get that. How long did he do? Like 2 years?
In jail? No, not even
No.
close. I think it was like a year maybe at the most. I think it was
I think
2018.
this is probably the first conversation
Yeah.
I've ever had in my life that involved talking about 6'9".
Really?
Yeah.
It's just because he's like everybody. Like he's the hot shit right now. You know.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Like people
No
are
one
waiting
trending
to
and shit.
hear from him, and then he comes out on what Instagram Live.
Fucking 2 million fucking
Yeah,
views.
and then
Fuck
Fucking
yeah.
like he comes out and talks about being a snitch. Like he openly came out and said, "Yeah, I'm a snitch." And everyone's like, "Oh, hey, 6'9".
Anybody try to tell me where I am right now? Nobody knows where that guy is. No way.
No,
That's
you didn't see
true.
that TikTok? Like it was on, look, 6ix9ine's making a video outside my house. He just bought a house behind me. He's on the patio, like making like an Instagram video or something, and she's all videoing him on the fucking balcony.
Bro,
you
they're
you
like,
gotta dye your hair, bro. That is like the most easy dude to see in a crowd.
I know they were like,
Sure
damn,
is
6ix9ine's gonna
distinctive.
die because this little white girl can't get off his dick.
But that's what comes with being popular. People recognize you easy.
Yeah, but
Like no matter where you go, it got to suck being popular.
Yeah, probably.
Think about it. You can't do anything normal. You can't go to the mall unless you're just like. Have you watched that Jordan documentary?
A little bit.
Okay,
We went
so-
to Paris.
Yeah, like he's just being bombarded by people.
Like
All
50,
even
60
the fucking people that are interviewing him, all the analysts and shit, like they're sitting there with mics just literally this close to his face, and he's just got like the smallest of personal space.
Yeah, it's literally all the mics are probably like.
Yeah.
here, like,
I imagine that's like it'd be worse to be like what's his name, like Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Because like UFC and like boxing is so much more popular than like any other sport. Like,
Right.
You couldn't go anywhere in the world as Floyd Mayweather or.
No, you
Conor
can't.
unless you're Connor and just start beating old people up.
Yeah,
That'd be
that's
sick.
true. That's true.
Play your character all day, every day, just start
Right.
punching.
What if
other
he
people and
just
shit.
is that guy?
There's no way.
He's just a dick fuck.
You watch enough wrestling, you know when somebody's fucking.
So you think he's
jug.
phony?
Yeah, I think everybody just plays like an exaggerated version of themselves on screen. Like, have you ever heard the comedian Theo Von?
Yeah, that fucker's funny as fuck.
He's super funny, but like he's not that stupid. He just like.
But I don't feel like he is that stupid.
Exactly, like when you listen to like him like make appearances on other people's podcasts, he always is like talking way stupid.
Yeah,
like, just,
yeah.
It's
he
like
does
it's
dumb it
or
down
on stage. He's like super dumbing it down because he probably does say stupid shit in real life and just knows that that's funny. It's just like Conor McGregor knows he's like the scariest dude ever and can talk shit to anybody. So just say whatever he wants at any time he wants. Dude, I bet you that dude could like go on TV tomorrow and say the N-word and nobody would care.
Yeah, I think they would care, but now that you bring that up, okay, so
more.
This is the thing that I've thought about. Like, okay, there's people that are racist, right? Mm-hmm. People are racist. And I'm not saying do this, but I'm just saying people are racist to the point of, what does it matter if they're racist or not? They don't have, like, the balls to actually be racist. Okay, like they're not going to come up and call me a name to my face. Yeah. They're not, they might do it, like...
Subliminally?
Yes, but they're not going to be, like, straight up forward about it. You know what I mean?
I've had it straightforward before at work.
They've just called you, like, a wetback or something.
They were just like, y'all Mexicans don't know what the fuck.
See, but that, to me, I don't think's direct.
No, they never said beaner.
And
actually, one time when I was at a road rage, the guy called me a beaner, but I just kept driving.
But was he, like...
He was pissed.
He was pissed?
He was pissed.
See, but I feel like,
he was pissed.
Like, people are racist, but they're not, yeah, like, what are you going to do? The only people I see that actually acted upon their being... like racist towards people were those two white guys that just shot that black guy for like running on the street or whatever.
For sure.
So that whole shit, that's fucked up. But outside of that, that's like the most I've seen ever since like Rodney King.
We just live in like a very privileged position, man. Like, we live in fucking New
Mexico. Was racist, but then also like it was late at night, you know, like I'm not saying I know the whole story, but he's got a hoodie, it's late at night, this guy's seen him by his car.
Every single video of a police officer on the internet. That is only racism.
It is only racism,
bro,
but
you Google how many times that video, the dude received the beating, it's white. None. Never. Doesn't happen.
They showed one with the dude had a machete and was swinging at the cops. That nigga said, "I'm going back inside. Have a good day." Just walked inside, just sat on his couch.
Literally, the only video I can think of that's like police brutality happening to a white dude was in Albuquerque when there was like,
oh, they shot
that dude. He was like holding a knife above his head,
yeah.
And when he stepped towards the cop shot him a bunch of times. Like, but you never see like you literally if you Google police brutality right now.
Why do you think? Why do you
5
think?
Million videos.
Is it just simply that police officers feel entitled to, like, I'm all mixed up with words, just feel entitled because of their badge?
Yes.
That's simply it, huh?
I think a good 60%.
I think it's higher than that.
Who go to be, let's say 99%. Fuck yeah,
yeah,
I'm with you.
I feel like it's majority.
Nowadays, there definitely is something different that happened now with, like, the power of the police.
Like, no offense, I see a lot of people that are police officers locally. Yeah. I'm not going to say anybody personally, but I know them on some type of level, and they were either, like, made fun of or not popular and shit.
100%.
And I feel like that's kind of, now they have power.
They lord over you, yeah.
And it's like, well, no offense, like, I know you're an officer, but God forbid we ever met in the streets, I'm going to fuck you up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, don't think I forgot, like, high school days.
And I would say that there's probably a better proportion of police that instead of saying what you said, instead of going after bullies, they're going after people who aren't white.
So it's race?
Yeah. 100%, dude.
But see,
because if you think about...
If you watch 5,000 videos of a cop beating the shit out of somebody for no reason...
It's a race thing.
99% of them are going to be a white cop hitting a black dude. It's just race.
Yeah, they try to do, like, statistic-wise, like, black people are more likely to do a crime, so they're going to...
But see, but I feel like that's not true.
But if you think about it, that's probably how they think. Like, more black and
Mexican
individuals are in prison than white individuals.
That's how they take advantage of the system. It's like, come on, man. Why is it so hard to follow the rules?
What would my number one thing to beat your ass?
What?
Why would like what's the correlation? Like,
okay, you're breaking the law. I need to beat your ass.
Yeah,
that's a good fucking.
I don't know. Like, I feel like they don't ever take the proper precautions.
that will either make that dude one of two things. One, he might not do what he just did again because somebody beat him up, or probably more likely, he's gonna hate cops now. He might not have been violent towards people before, but now he's gonna be because you know what? He had to see fucking racism firsthand.
Because I feel like America is the singular one that has a lot of like law enforcement, wow, fuck, I can't say shit tonight. Like they're the ones that get the backlash the most from civilians. You don't hear from like Canada or in like Europe and shit, like people shooting at cops. But here, like it's normal.
I would say Canada's probably like the chillest place in the world.
Like people shoot at cops all the time.
If I could walk to Canada right now, dude, I'd go for sure.
Yeah, Canada's probably the chillest fucking place in the world.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I don't know what they do over there.
It just seems odd here, but I think it's because an officer is always ready to engage in something physical. Whether it's gonna take you down, pull a gun out on you, they're so quick to draw. Like it's like, well, slow down. Like if you're that scared, start in your car. You have a big ass fucking microphone or whatever. Make sure they understand what's going on from inside. If you're that scared, then cool. But if not, go out, try to get on their type of level, you know?
My granddad, it was a cop for 25 years.
Okay.
And is as dramatically Republican as somebody could be.
Okay.
But it's so weird because he is also simultaneously super on our side about this. But he says it's so funny. He says it's like has something to do with like the softening of the generation. Because my grandpa, like I said, was a cop here and in Albuquerque 25 years. He saw some bad shit, probably arrested a bunch of motherfuckers. He was at the Santa Fe riot. Like, he saw bad shit, and he said, I have never, ever once pointed a gun at somebody. He's like, I just never had the reason. I mean, my grandpa is also way bigger than me right now, and he's 74. So, like, I mean, he can fuck me up right now, so I'm sure he would just hit people with the stick or whatever. But he'll always get mad when he'll see those videos. He's like, why is everybody such a pussy?
But see, I feel
like
like
why do you have to point a gun?
Back in the day, people, I think, they wanted to be like the local sheriff or whatever, just like they wanted to join the military to serve your country properly back in the day. Nowadays, I don't feel like that's the normal.
The weirdest part is, Granddad was a cop when it was okay to be racist.
That's true.
But that's still, he was like, there would definitely be like the way that he would always say that there's like an ugly way that a lot of the cops would talk, like calling people the N-word and stuff. But he's like, it never like, he's like, I felt like I never saw like people get attacked because of their race. He was like, we're just cops, just being cops. And I was like, man. I also think it's super different because we live in Roswell, Mexico.
I was going to say that too.
Different. We're
Location
not in fucking Houston
or Mississippi or Arkansas.
Alabama.
Yeah, like those places down south.
That's some racist ass fucking places.
Yeah, man. If you're
it's just because
Alabama, and you're not white, you should move. Like that's where they make the bad white people.
And it's just weird because that being racist starts in families. Oh. Like that's the thing. Like it's being taught. It's not like I just woke up and was like, you know what, I fucking can't stand this race anymore. I think it's taught. Like it's almost like passing the torch.
Yeah. It's just like my granddad won't say the word that the other cops would say, but I'm sure that those guys' grandchildren are gonna be the cops hitting people with sticks.
Little bastards.
Yeah, fucker.
But it sucks because it's like, why? What do you think drives the hatred?
I don't know, bro. That's weird to think like, just because they're darker skinned tone, like
literally, that's the only thing I can think of.
The original idea is the stupid. Like,
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this is my opinion. Please don't kill me or nothing like that. But I feel like white people that are racist towards blacks are more like either jealous or intimidated because, no offense, black people are more usually athletic, bigger, usually pretty ripped, something along those lines. They have attributes that white people don't always have.
But don't you think Mexicans should be the same way?
Well, no, because Mexicans
we're built different.
But Mexicans look at us like Mexicans from Mexico look at Americans as overprivileged and all they want is a fair opportunity to work hard for good money. That's why I feel like a lot of people are racist towards Mexicans, because Mexicans provide hard work that a lot of people don't like to do. So then you have the blacks that are racist towards like whites because whites are racist towards blacks. And the simple fact is I'm not saying it's not a big deal, but they've really hung on to the whole Slavery Act shit, and it's like they're trying to make up for that by not liking them any more than they like.
Well, man, that's the only part I could disagree on. I 100% think that any black person ever has every right to hate me.
Why though?
Because my grandparents fucking enslaved him.
Yeah, but that was decades and
it's
hundreds of years ago.
If I look at it from outside of myself, if
Kind of.
I look at a white person being
What?
racist, they have no reason to. It's just stupid. Shut up. But like a black person being intimidated by like a white cop, he should. Makes sense.
It kind of was years ago.
If you went on the
It was
internet right now,
forever ago, and then I'm not saying.
Kinda, because we got modern
no, but
day
it still
slavery.
happens today.
Yeah, we still got
Okay,
modern
it's
day
the whole
Houston.
forgive but not forget thing. I'm not saying what happened was okay, but I'm also saying like, when is enough enough? We're like in 2020. What was that in like
When
the
those-
1700s?
when I can't Google a video that happened yesterday of a black.
But that's
16-year-old kid
still
getting beat
today's
by a
race going against each other. But I'm talking like, black people have a tendency. Like, I feel like they're holding on to a grudge, and by all means, I understand the whole thing. Not like I don't get it personally because I've never had to take part in that action by somebody, but like, and maybe it's easier for me to say this, but it's like, come on, like, wouldn't it just be easier for us all just to get along? And like you said, location is key because we don't probably see that very often
It's hard
around here.
for us, yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like that's something that should be not water under the bridge, but like, let's forgive and move forward. Why are we digressing
I think-
by
I don't
keeping
think
the
like
it's
you
the black
said,
people that are doing that.
it's genetic. Like hate is genetic. Like I would, if I was racist, I would probably say something that my kid would hear that would make him think whatever I said, right? So I think once you, like, just that over time, like, I'm sure, like I just mentioned my granddad's not racist. I could guarantee his dad was.
Oh, really?
Like I'm sure, yeah, born in like 1902. Hell yeah. They didn't even like understand. It was like normal to be racist, but like granddad somehow wasn't racist, so like me and my brothers
you ever see
aren't racist.
a time that maybe this would be just over
Just
with?
keeps going once all the baby boomers die, and
Yeah, but
the generation after us raises kids. That's when it'll be doper.
I don't know.
Doper.
I don't know when it's gonna end.
I think there's
Whenever
always
people
gonna be
stop
those
saying the
two-
N word with the ER at the end, I think that'd probably be the day.
But when
That's never gonna happen.
I don't feel like that's ever gonna
You
happen.
will never change. Like the people in the family line of those two dudes who killed that black guy.
Yeah, they're done. That's gonna live so
Their
long.
family line will always be like that, especially now.
Yeah,
Especially because of race-related
because
crime.
now-
Because that guy got his sister pregnant. Now that baby's gonna be racist.
No, but see, but this is the
Cross-pollination,
thing. But
man.
this is how fucked up people's minds are. So they went and they killed that man, right? And now they're in prison. But I guarantee you, those people of those two guys that are in prison, his family,
Definitely
are
blames
thinking
black
that
people.
motherfucker just got our fucking family in prison and shit. Well, what the fuck you mean they got you in prison? He didn't do nothing and you did this.
If your dad and brother just did like the simple thing that I've done for 23 years and just don't kill anybody
Anybody for real. It's
for
like,
any reason,
I didn't-
unless someone shoots at you and you return fire, don't kill anybody.
It's super simple,
Or
but
just
it's
don't be racist. That's the easy. That's easier.
I don't know. It's easier. I feel like for people to be racist than not to be racist because you see a lot more racism than you would expect. You just click on your phone and you're like, another racist video.
I definitely
Another
see what
racist
you're
video.
saying. If I wanted to be racist,
Yeah,
you
you
could
be-
definitely go on the internet and get some racist homies pretty fast.
Yeah, you can become.
Oh yeah, you
fucking
could put your Facebook profile picture as the fucking Confederate flag. Boom.
You get mad.
Every
for-
Daryl in the world just added you on Facebook.
Yeah, so
Daryl and fucking
it's easy to be
Dave,
racist.
Dale, all
It
the
takes
Ds.
a real integrity to be like civil and actually don't give a fuck about who's what's what, how this works, and why is people black, people white, people Mexican. It's like, kind of easy just to think like, it should be this way, but it's not. It's not that easy.
I don't know, man. It's absurd because it's like a big thing. It's always been a big thing. Well, like, you look at all things, like, why was that one thing that ended up happening during this whole COVID? Like, that happened. Like, there was no reason for that, and yet racism still squeaked in there somehow. During this whole fucking pandemic.
That guy and his son are, for some reason,
racist. What the fuck?
Focused on
You're supposed to be
racist.
locked at home, and yet you're fucking blasting motherfuckers?
Yeah, walking around with guns for some reason.
Yeah, why the fuck are you walking around with guns?
Not only are you not staying inside, but you're outside armed.
Like, what the fuck?
Only white people do that.
What was that shit at?
You see all those protests, bro? When it's like, they're going to like the anti-stay at home or whatever, and it's like people with guns, dude, you will never see anybody but white people pull that stupid shit.
Yeah, because Black Lives Matter did, like, walked around with AK-47s. The whole fucking crowd's done.
Oh, yes, 100%.
But you see,
agree.
that's...
Yeah, no, that'd be...
The white people doing that shit at the police station, just standing there with fucking guns and chilling.
That dumb poopy pants bitch. Caitlyn Bennett, dude.
That bitch is so... Don't even say... Cut that bitch's name out of my fucking... I don't even want to put that shit on. I hate that bitch.
I have her name blocked on Twitter.
I fucking hate that bitch.
She was... Went to her college campus with a fucking M16 on her back, bro.
Yeah.
Dang. Why can't somebody police brutality her, man? Come on.
Real. She deserves everything she gets. Like, she should get all her teeth kicked in.
But isn't that the lady that's just trying to prove her rights of being able to hold a gun at any particular time?
No, you don't have that right. No. Nobody should have the right to have a gun on a college campus.
But why?
You can't have a dildo on college campus. Why
Why
can't you have
not?
an AR-15?
If my dad, who works private security company, who's sitting next to you, he would say no one should have a gun on campus. Boom. Say one of those people who has an AR-15 starts shooting everybody, right? There's another guy with a gun. He shoots, he misses. Cops show up. Who are they shooting? Everybody.
Okay, but
hold on. You know who? He's like, oh, we're looking for... If you could just go in there and be like, shoot the guy with a gun. It's pretty easy. It's like, there's open gunfire.
But see, that's where I'm on the other side of the fence, because I honestly think that there should be firearms in all schools. All schools.
Maybe
there should be
a cop.
Just a random person could walk around with a gun.
No, but I think teachers should be able to hold and conceal.
So
if you properly, they're in school. You got enough money coming in from scholarships and all this other bullshit to provide however many fucking instructors there are in all schools, high schools and everything, the right to get in a class, learn how to use a firearm, and be able to conceal.
But her point is that everybody should be able to do that.
Yeah, she's just a fucking lame.
Yeah, but I think her point, I think people are missing the point that it's not about everybody, but it's the fact that anybody could. So if anybody could carry, then who's on campus to protect everybody if any and everybody can carry?
I think maybe nobody has guns, put a cop everywhere.
Yeah, but then you don't have enough cops to put everywhere.
I would way rather have a cop.
I feel like
my guard.
I feel like we
Lisa, my English teacher.
I feel like we even have a shortage.
She ain't gonna kill Psycho Dan coming in there with an AK.
Yeah, but if she's
just
properly,
take everybody's guns away.
That'd be the best. Good luck with that. You know how many people? I wouldn't give up my right.
No.
That is in the Constitution.
I would say stop selling guns. No more guns. You can have the guns you got.
Yeah, make a date like July 4th is the last time you can buy a gun.
And skyrocket guns.
Boom, that's fine. That's fine. You know what happens after that? 0% gun sales, baby.
Yeah.
No, yeah, maybe. It depends on what they do with the guns. Are they going to just skyrocket the prices? Double, triple, quadruple the price of, a Glock?
That's $700 now. That's It's like $4,000 Glock.
Maybe little Timmy, who was gonna shoot Derek, won't do it now that he has to pay $2,000.
Imagine you had a $4,000 gun sitting there. You're gonna just leave it out? No, you're gonna put it in your safe.
That's what I'm saying.
So now kids don't got access to a fucking weapon because they're $6,000 guns.
I'm with you.
I mean, it's true. I feel like there's never.
It's easy to get a gun.
It's easier to have one gun than multiple of guns. Because it's like, well, why do I need multiple? I just need the one to protect myself.
That's what I'm saying.
Bingo.
But that it's in the Constitution to be able to bear
Rules
arms.
get broken sometimes, and shit gets shifted. We get new decades from time to time. Shit got to be
I
twisted
feel
and
something needs
turned.
to change, bro. When that shit happened at Sandy Hook, why did that dude have that gun? Why could that guy have that
Because
gun?
look, eventually,
Why would he need that gun?
Eventually, a lot of shit in the Constitution's gonna get twisted around. People aren't gonna like it.
If you're like, oh, it's so if the government tries to take my guns, I can defend myself. No, you can't. They have a drone.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It
it's
doesn't matter at all. They'll just drive over your house with a fucking tank. They don't give a fuck.
I think-
Oh, you're fucking AK-47?
the reason I feel like it's
It's
gonna
gonna pin it
No,
like
no,
that.
the drone's just gonna shoot your house.
That's why I like, oh, we're American. That's a constitution. Yeah, that's a Bible with commandments, and we don't fucking abide by
That's a
them.
whole different thing, though.
See, how is it different, but it's not? It's the same thing.
Because
The Bible's probably more important than the constitutional
it's
rights.
more important, but the
You know what I'm
fact
saying?
but the thing is the Bible is a choice by you. The Constitution is your right. You are
And it could be bended by the government if they wanted it
they
to.
can't do that.
They could if they wanted to. They're the government.
They would have to go through a lot of regulations to change something. Like, that would be one of the most major controversial changes in history of America.
That'd be
If you-
perfect.
For who?
For people
Oh,
that are
man.
dumb.
No,
enough to
because
use
the
them.
moment they change one, what would not make them change more? And then, like, people don't like being locked in their home now. What if they told you you're fucking locked in your home? Then what? People are gonna be
You
even
gotta,
more.
lock, you gotta lock yourself in the house.
Fuck no.
Perfect workaround. You can't buy bullets.
Imagine.
Nobody. Hey, we're not taking. You can buy.
But you know how many people could buy the shit to forge their own fucking firearms? They
Well, you
sell
know what? You know
empty
what?
cases.
You deserve the bullets.
If
If
you
you
were-
can put the work in to get the bullet, that's a
Yeah,
good
you know
idea.
what?
Well,
You
we're
know
not gonna take your guns.
Fucking
Hollow
no gun-
Point, FNJs, you're getting all that shit.
No,
No more.
fucking, no guns are illegal.
You're just
You can
get,
buy a bazooka.
You can
but
get
you can't
rubber
buy a
bullets.
rocket for it.
but you just can buy rubber
Yeah, ain't
bullets.
nobody buying no rockets.
You're
Yeah,
buying
but
rubbers.
you
That's
can make
it.
a
I'm just
fucking
saying, man, to
bazooka.
change the rules, it would take a lot, and like I said,
See, you could bend them a little bit somehow, some way, and it could be.
yeah, but that's what I'm just. My point is there's all these rights we're entitled to. Like, those are our rights, no matter what. The moment they change one, and if good or bad, that just opens doors to change everything, and then your rights start to slimmer, and the whole freedom in America is gonna start to get smaller and smaller.
Maybe
and
Maybe it
smaller.
needs to. A little
Easy. I
bit.
moved to Canada. Boom.
Yeah, but then
Done.
you act like Canada's not gonna be like, hey, our borders are closed.
Hey, they're like, you know what? January 15th,
Well, there are some.
2022. We're taking everybody's
There are
guns.
some constitutions that are
Gone
need to
fucking
be
Canada.
turned a little bit. Like the 13th, if you go to jail, you're a legal slave. Like that should be changed. You shouldn't. Have,
But you've done something wrong.
people with guns have done stuff wrong.
Like?
Shoot up schools.
Okay, and they're either dead because they took their own lives or they're in prison.
So I look at it as somebody did something wrong. Everybody should suffer for a little bit. It don't have to be forever. Just see how it works. Do it for a year.
I
See
just
how it
think
works.
the whole like background check shit, and I don't think it should be legal for me to give ownership of my gun to anybody.
I look at
I don't
it
think I
like
should be able
mental
to
health should
privately
be.
I
a
think
real
it
big
should
one.
be a more thorough investigation on the
Yeah.
background.
It's like, oh, you're a felon, can't get it. But you have this mental health issue.
Yeah.
You could grab a fucking.
Yeah, they should
P90
do
off
it.
the
They
wall.
should do it.
Fucking Derek down there, bro. His eyes see fucking ghosts and shit.
There should
He's got
be a more
schizophrenia, but he
thorough,
can buy a
like,
bazooka.
mental test
And like
somehow.
a physical, like written test, like to fucking see if you're mentally smart enough
That's what I'm
to
saying.
do something.
I like the idea of a physical test, like jump that fence.
Yes, like something like smart, like a
Jump that
physical
fence.
and a written test, like to understand, like
Oh, you need this to
Common
defend
sense.
yourself, bro. You can't even jump that fence. You can't defend yourself.
Daryl, black hoodie, nighttime. What would you do? And then figure out what the fuck.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is,
exactly.
and then be like, watch him thoroughly.
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
like,
when you-
well, okay.
And
Oh, this motherfucker almost circled it.
And then when you see
Like-
the dude drawing a gun, pointing at him, and drawing swastikas on the page, you're like, Dale over there. He can't
But
have
see,
guns.
if you did do it more thorough, like, background,
People wouldn't
I
want to
think,
go.
people would lose. Like, you would get those people that want the gun enough to sit there. Say you have to take like an hour fucking sit down course.
Talk to a
Sure.
psychiatrist.
More people would
Yeah.
fucking be like,
With-
fuck
It's
that,
like
I ain't
on
fucking-
Sundays, like you gotta call a Saturday for a tee time for golf. It's like, do you really want to wait, or do you want to go like to a different golf course? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you can find a different thing to do than fucking grab a gun.
Yeah,
now you're waiting for like
you know
half an hour.
If you want a gun, you can pay for it today. I'll give it to you this day next year if you want it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Damn,
imagine
a whole year.
And then you're like, oh shit, I don't even.
I'm
I'm not even gonna hate that guy tomorrow, dude.
to say.
See that, like the twisting and turning of.
But see, those are things that they could do. That's not. They're not taking the right to bear arms. They're just saying.
Say that. I said like twist the little bit.
Well, that's not. That part's not in the Constitution. It's just the right to bear arms is in the Constitution. Now, how you get them arms is
that's
whoever gives a fuck.
There got to be a higher level of getting it. Like, these two white fuckers in Georgia have a fucking sawed-off shotgun, an AR-15, and a pistol all in one. Like, what the fuck is this? How did you get this gun?
Yeah, we're
fucking upgraded
that was
into
just
fucking.
a Jimmy
that's Crazy Ed. Why does Crazy Ed get to have a sawed-off shotgun?
Like, even the cops know him as Crazy Ed. Like,
Like,
mother
Is that what his name was?
No, I don't give a fuck what that piece of shit's name was. They pull out the fucking clipboard and it's like, this gun is registered to Crazy Ed.
It should be easier to get a tiger than a gun in America.
It shouldn't be easy to do either.
Is it hard to get a tiger?
I don't
No.
know.
Well, honestly, nowadays, yeah, you wouldn't be able to get a tiger. You're not allowed anymore.
You would probably have to be on a list of like 500 people that have tigers.
In order to get a tiger,
if I broke into somebody's house, I'd be way more scared of a tiger than a gun.
Bro, like from Hangover, they had the tiger. Like, imagine just walking.
Yeah.
Oh
But
shit!
I would be scared of my own home if I had a tiger.
But not to see your tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that tiger don't give a fuck who.
Loyalty. Come on, man.
No, I don't give a fuck.
You raise
Your own dog would turn on you before.
You raise it from when he
Hold
was a
on,
baby.
don't talk about dogs are loyal as fuck. I don't know about that.
I don't know, man. Have you ever owned a wolf?
That's not. I guess it's a canine. Yeah.
That's definitely the same logic as a tiger.
You got a point. Never mind.
I just say, man.
You better not just getting a fucking a moat with fucking alligators out there. You're right. Never mind.
That would be dope. Yeah, that kind of sounds fun.
That's
like the best idea you ever come up.
I'm backtracking now. I want the tiger to fuck alligators. That's way scary.
But an alligator I could outrun. A tiger, fucking no.
Oh yeah, no.
You're not outrunning it. I'm barely able to feed it. I gotta throw this fucking deer every time.
Big ass, smart ass cow up there.
You fucking alligator's chasing you. You just get in your car, close the door, dude.
Yeah, you're good.
Tiger's coming in after you, dude. He's breaking the window.
Yeah.
Probably weighs 600 pounds.
Yeah.
Feral piece of shit.
Fucking bitch.
Dogs. Fuck the law.
Alright, we're gonna end on that note. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Please like, please subscribe.
Comment. Fuck the law.
No, don't comment that. Comment, I don't know. Comment a bad experience you've had, like something
Bad movie, preferably.
Bad movie. Like, maybe you went to the
police.
Fucking grocery store and the bitch shortcutted you and you liked
we need a grammar expert.
Or a concert you went to.
Shout out to Dick Butt Torres, whoever he is, dude. You need a new fucking writer for y'all.
Nah, fuck that fool.
Fuck you, you're hired, dude.
You want on? Come on. Thank you, brother, for coming back on. You guys know. Appreciate you guys. Have a blessed day. Till next time with the Beard Bros. Peace.